I'm Savannah Hamster. Hope you all are doing okay. And today I'm going to be doing my hamster tag. And if you see me looking down, I actually wrote all the questions out on a book so I wouldn't forget any. And yeah, let's get started. The first question is, your age when you first got hamsters. I was 13 at the time, and it was a rescue hamster. It was my first time ever owning a hamster, so I was nervous. I wasn't really nervous because originally the hamster was supposed to be my brother's, but he wanted a big hamster, and I was like, no, I'll take this hamster because I've always been good at small animals and stuff. So yeah, that's how I got that one, but I'll go how it was a rescue and stuff later on. My first hamster's name and its breed. My first hamster name was Num Nums. She was a Russian Campbell, and her breed was well, already covered that one. I'm silly today. Your favorite hamster breed? I have to go with a Syrian hamster just because I do like their personalities. They tend to be sweeter than other hamsters. I know those small ones are very sweet, some of them. I found they're little punchers, like to punch you. And I really, really love Syrians just because they're bigger, and if they get out, they're a bit easier to find than the little ones. I just had Syrians, and I had the big ones, and I just really, really, really love Syrians. Okay, how many hamsters do you own and their names? I currently own one hamster, and her name is Cupcake, and I love her to death. And my favorite treats. My favorite treats at the given moment is Gerber Graduate Puffs and yogurt drops. What cage? I'm going to skip that one because I don't sure which one. What cage do I own? I don't know the exact name. I don't know it by heart. Are you thinking about getting any more small animals? Actually, I've been thinking about it, but it's all up to my mother. It's her decision. I actually do really, really, really want a, what is it called? Guinea pigs, or a, hamster. Flipping the page. Where do you keep your hamster? I keep my hamster inside my room just because I found it easier to watch her, and when I'm drifting out to sleep, I love watching her run on her little wheel. I don't care how loud the wheel is, I still really love having a hamster inside my room. What are the good and bad sides about owning a hamster, the pros and cons? Number one, good side about holding a hamster, you have a pet that will love you. That will just be there until the end to love you. Downside is their lifespan is not as large as a human. Actually, quite the opposite. Many hamsters pass away at young ages just because of inbreeding and stuff, and tumors. And that's the one downside with pets, is if you can't handle a loss, and here's a cat, if you can't handle their loss, you are definitely not going to be able to handle hamsters because they do pass away pretty young, at least the hamsters I've owned. Num Nums was my oldest at 5 years. People behind me had her for 3 years, and I had her for 2 years. And that was the one downside about her, is that she passed away. And yeah, I was really devastated because she was my hamster that was full of personality and spunk. I have a cat crying on me. She's hunting my death. And then that's the one downside about them. And then good sides are they love you, but hamster stuff is kind of expensive. People think because they're pocket pets are really, really cheap, but really they are kind of more of an expensive side, just because of the fact that bedding, depending on your cage, is how often you have to clean it. Smaller cages have to be cleaned more often than big cages, and then you have to have 365 floor inches for a hamster. I didn't know. I felt terrible because I kept them in a cheap Critter Trail cage, because I was excited when I got one this big, because I thought, oh, she has so much more room, but I didn't know that you're supposed to have them in a bigger cage. Thank you, Internet. And finally, my hamster's nickname. My hamster's nickname is Cuppy Cups, Fat Cakes, Tubba Wubba Kiss, Round belly. She's so fat. She's like a perfect ball. Pikachu. It's one of her favorite little nicknames I like to call her. And I can't think of any other ones because her name is kind of short. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And yeah, bye!